隊長？僕が計算した弾道から逃げられる者などいません。諦めた方が賢明です。僕が計算した弾道から逃げ。
呼んだか？もうできるようになりました。
ご命令。
クズ、死ね！私に任せてください。最悪は全て私と共に国民に返します。クズ、死ね！邪魔するな！
僕が計算した弾道から逃げられる者など、それは隠れてる。
呼んだか？
今回も完璧な車線でした。僕が計算した弾道から逃げられる者などいません。それは隠れているつもりです。諦めた方が賢明です。
クズ、死ね！地獄に落ちろ！邪魔する！
ご命令。
最悪は全てもうできるようになりました。呼んだか？
僕が計算した弾道、諦めた方が賢明です。
私に任せてください。最悪は全て私と共に国民に返します。
僕が計算した弾道から逃げられる者などいません。
クズ、死ね！ルシアに勝ったか？なあ、早く言えよ！
僕が計算した弾道から逃げられる者などいません。それは隠れているつもりですか？僕が計算した弾道から逃げられる者などいません。
クズ、死ね！邪魔するな！私に
ご命令。
最悪は全て私と共に国民に返します。純粋な骨に救いをもたらします。
僕が計算した弾道から逃げられる者などいません。
クズ、死ね！地獄に落ちろ！最悪は全て私と共に国民に返します。安らかに眠ってください。苦痛という名の牢獄から解放されたのです。
僕が計算した弾道から逃げられる者などいません。僕が計算した弾道から逃げられる者などいません。
私に任せてください。クズ、死ね！地獄に落ちろ！クズ、死ね！私
ご命令。
最悪は全て私と共に国民に返し、透明の中へ消え失せなさい。
僕が計算した弾道から逃げられる者などいません。 僕が計算した弾道から逃げられる者などいません。諦めた方がそれは隠れているつもりですか。
呼んだか。最悪は全てもうできるようになりました。
ご命令を。ご命令を。僕が計算した弾道から逃げられる者などいません。
最悪は全て私と共に刻印に返す。安らかに眠ってください。苦痛という名の牢獄から解放されたのです。
僕が計算した弾道から逃げられる者などいません。諦めた方が賢明です。
私に任せてください。
諦めた方が
死ね。邪魔するな。地獄に落ちろ。私に任せてください。光明の中へ消え失せます。
僕が計算してそれは隠れているつもりですか。
死ね。最悪は純粋な本人救いをもたらします。安らかに眠ってください。苦痛という名の牢獄から解放されたのです。
僕が計算した弾道から逃げられる者などいません。それは隠れているつもりですか。
死ね。地獄に落ちろ。私に任せてください。
ご命令を。
純粋な骨に
僕が計算した弾道諦めた方が賢明です。
呼んだか。死ね。私に任せてください。安らかに眠ってください。苦痛という名の牢獄から解放されたのです。
僕が計算した弾道から逃げられる者などいません。諦めた方が賢明。それは隠れているつもりですか。諦めた方が賢明。
私に任せてください。
諦めた方が。
呼んだか。クズ死ね。地獄に落ちろ。最悪はもうできるようになりました。呼んだか。
僕が計算した弾道から逃げられる者などいません。
死ね。地獄に落ちろ。私に任せてください。ルシアに勝ったかなあ。早く言えよ。
僕が計算した弾道から逃げられる者などいません。僕が 計算した弾道から逃げられる。諦めた方が賢明です。
最悪は私と共に虚空に返し、透明の中に消えると地獄に落ちろ。邪魔するな。
ご命令。
死ね。
僕が計算した弾、それは隠れているつもりですか。僕が計算した弾道から逃げられるものだと言いません。今回も完璧な車線でした。僕が計算した弾道から逃げられる者などいません。僕が計算した弾道、諦めた方が賢明です。
私に任せてください。死ね。邪魔するな。クズめ、死ね。私に任せてください。純粋な本に救いをもたらします。もうできるように。
僕が計算した弾道から逃げられるものだと言いません。それは隠れているつもりですか。今回も完璧な車線でした。僕が計算した弾道から逃げられる者などいません。それは隠れているつもり。諦めた方が賢明です。諦めた方が。
死ね。地獄に落ちろ。
ごめん。
私に任せてください。
計算した弾道から逃げられるものなどいません。僕が計算した弾道から逃げ、諦めた方が賢明です。それは隠れているつもりですか。僕が計算した弾道から逃げられる者などいません。
純粋な炎、救いをもたらします。安らかに眠ってください。
僕が計算した弾道から逃げられる者などいません。僕が計算した弾道から逃げられる者などいません。諦めた方が賢明です。
呼んだか？
それは隠れています。
死ね！地獄に落ちろ！死ね！
ご命令。
最悪は透明でなく消え失せなさい。呼んだか？
僕が計算した弾道から逃げられ諦めた方が賢明です。
私に任せてください。
今回も完璧な車線でした。僕が計算した弾道から逃げられる者などいません。
Hey, what's up? How you doing?
諦めた方が賢明です。僕が計算した弾道から
私に任せてくだ
What's
さ
up,
い。
Walk Ray? How you doing? Got something to show you. Give me a sec.
死ね！邪魔するな！死ね！もうできるようになりました。透明の中に消え失せ。
僕が計算した弾道から逃げられる者などいません。
For Grid, well, Grid's not updated anymore.
僕が計算した
Grid
諦め
is
た方が賢明です。
not updated anymore. But
今回も完璧な車
the
線
way
で
they
した。
did it for that game was they didn't want to just put in like 8 versions of Tommy. They put in a lot of characters that they work well in the restraints of a fighting game, which is what I liked about that roster. It wasn't like Dragon Ball Fighters is a good example of what Battle for the Grid was not, where they just put in like 30 versions of Goku and Vegeta. It got old after a while. with Battle for the Grid, they did put in like Jason and Tommy, but they had a really nice roster. Characters that like maybe not everybody really knew, but they work well for a fighting game, which is what I really liked about that game. As a longtime fan, they put a lot of care into that roster. Like, okay, this character is not that popular, but he or she is a good fit for a fighting game. Anyway, before I continue, I just got Nanabe Pulse from the beginner banner. So I have every character now. Every single character, and I won't have enough for the new Selena. But next time I cash on the game, I'll get her for sure. But yeah, I got everybody now. Full roster. What's next patch? Next patch is when I can put Roland in, right? Because he's decked out. Double S. Still got more work to do on him, but yeah, he's decked out. Huh. Well, next patch is Pulau, right? Is it next patch Pulau? The next match is Nanami Fire. Huh. I'll probably just save up for her then. Oh yeah, I'll be fine, and I cash on this game anyway, so That part doesn't matter. I do cash on this game, and I'm definitely a dolphin, not a whale, but I do cash on this game, so if I don't have enough to get something, I just cash for it. Let's go ahead and spend the achievement things I got on her. Where is it? I got a bunch of these, so minimal investment. I'm just going to give her a 5-star weapon. So be a Norman slave. And put her in there to get the battery. I don't mind doing that. Okay. So what's nice about what little power creep they do in this game, they do, they're still useful. They're still useful just because you can make them Norman slaves. Alright, let's see here. New Selena is only viable at Triple S. Yeah, I have Triple S Vera already. So I shouldn't go all out for her. Yeah, I have Triple S Vera already. She's got pretty relatively decked out. That's good to know. Thank you. Yeah, I probably won't spend any cards on her then. I'll just, I'll save up. Probably get double S. Double S for free is not bad. Whatever, next character. I'll probably do one pull. But yeah, I already got Triple S Vera, so I think I'm relatively okay for now. But I think the DMC Person of Color beta is supposed to be within the next few weeks, sometime this month. Seems like they don't have a release date for it yet, but seems like that's going to be this month. And I'm really happy because on the CN version, they said you get the full 300% rebate for all the money I spent. So I could probably become a legit good content creator for that when it goes global, because I don't know how much I spent on that game. It's a decent amount. Until I stopped spending money on it because they went maintenance mode for ages. But yeah, that's very good news. I need to post that in my Discord. I wasn't really expecting them to do that, but I guess they felt like they had to because it went full maintenance mode for a year. I honestly thought it was going to shut down. I didn't think that they were going to. I didn't think that they were going to keep it going, but seems like they actually are going to keep it The new combat's not bad. It's just nerfed. It's not as good as it was before, but I don't know what's going to happen with that. It's weird that they took feedback, and they specifically reached out to me, and they told me that they liked my feedback. But then the new one pretty much all but confirms that they're keeping the combat from the last beta they did that nobody liked. I don't mind. I'll probably play it on the side, especially with the rebate and the fact that they're putting me in their content creator program. Probably get some hookups. This will still be my main game, but I definitely will play that. I'll play Person of Color too. We'll see how things go, I guess. The FF16 looks nice, but I can't play it because I don't have a PS5, so I don't really care too much. It's like cool, I guess, but they're saying they're not even going to have a PC port ready even after 6 months. The exclusivity is up, so I don't know when the hell I'm going to play that. That shit better be immaculate, though. I'll say that much. They're not going to have a PC port ready even after the exclusivity window is over. That shit better be perfect. Better be completely perfect. Like, we're talking immaculate perfection, like best PC port ever. I'm gonna be pissed if that game is like everything else that's come out this year. Just complete train wreck PC port. Kind of just come to expect it at this point. Expect it to not work. The only good PC port I played this year for a new game would be, what's it called? Hi-Fi Rush. That port is like perfect. There's nothing wrong with it. Everything else has been awful. 'Wild Hearts barely works. Well Long looks like it barely works too. I tried all the fixes to get that game to run better and none of them worked. I mean, I'm still interested in playing it, but I might just try it on Game Pass. Combat's definitely nerfed though. It's dumbed down. What's our combat power at now? 3.2k is not bad. Amount of resources. It's not terrible. Yeah, I was working on modding KH3 today myself. I was working on that earlier. I was going to stream that tonight, but I felt like playing this instead. Which is good, because now I have every character. I'm not missing anybody. I've got the entire roster. So now I can put my pain cage scars towards a lot of the characters that need it, like Rosetta, Alpha. Those are like the ones I want to work on. I've got scars saved up. Let's see how close Rosetta is. Maybe I could just SS her right now, because I know she's still relevant on CN. Need 24 fragments. What does she even get at SS? I don't even know. Well, I can't play as who I want. I hate that shit. I hate that. I guess you can get characters you don't have, but I already have them all, so I don't really get I don't get that benefit. There's Plume. It's an obvious choice. Google Chrome there. There is pretty busted. We'll take her. Google Chrome, obvious take. Yeah, you can't. Can I use who I want later? What are you talking about? I got this character. The hell? I got her double S. What? No tutorial. Weird. Oh, don't worry about it. You don't need to tell me. I'll figure it out. Well, yeah, they're not going to give you an S rank character for free. They're going to make it a grind. I think that goes without saying. They're going to make it a grind. I mean, isn't the reason why they give, like, free characters strictly because, when Astro came out, people were upset that they were putting out too many S-rank characters, so that if you're a free player or a Dolphin, you couldn't get everything. So then they buffed up Uncle to be, like, on par with an S-rank. And that's why they have, like, the whole cycle they have, like, right now, where they don't do 2 S-ranks in a row. And if they do, they have to be, you have to grind them for free. You have to be able to grind them for free. Is it worth pulling Transcendence? I'd argue yes now. Because, you're going to be able to use them in a regular team, like next patch. Literally next month. The 4 Transcendents are kind of niche. They're really good starting out, just because you can get them easily. But you will be able to put them in the party, the patch after this one that we're on right now. So they do get nerfed in their stats, but some of them are good to use. No, they shouldn't be a priority. Priority should be S-rank constructs, because you can use them in like 90% of the content. If you buy the monthly pass on this game and you play diligently, you can get pretty much every character. It's going to be tight, but the monthly card is like the best thing you can buy unless you're going to like go all out. I don't whale on this game. I pretty much just Dolphin. I buy like the monthly card. I buy the serum bundle, and I buy like the serum bundle and the monthly card, and I'll pay like a little bit more if I'm like on the cusp of being able to afford a character, but that's pretty much all you need. That's why they're letting you put Transcendence in the construct parties, because they're kind of... I wouldn't call them useless, but if you're a free player and you don't spend any money, they're an easy skip. They were an easy skip. Now it's going to be more viable to actually use them.
情けないな。楽しんでくればする。
It's kind of weird the way they were designed in the first place, because they're supposed to be like accessible S-rank characters, like you're guaranteed to get them. But then, like, most of the content you can't even use them. It's like, all right, cool, I guess. I have all of them. I have all of them. I don't have her maxed out. I might max her out this patch. Yeah, I got them. I have them all pretty decked out, actually. He doesn't have his 6-star weapon, but I'll get that eventually. She's kind of boring to play. Her design is cool, but she's kind of boring. Her gimmick is like not really that interesting. It's kind of just you can do 3 pings when you want. I don't really find her particularly engaging to play. But yeah, Claymore, if you're not aware, the way this game works is there's one S rank, and then there will be an A rank character or a transcendent. So what that allows you to do is, if you're a free player or a light spender, you can get every character as long as you keep playing. It's actually really hard to catch up in this game. I think that the monetization of this game is really good. Feels like you get your money's worth. Like I think I dropped like $100 a couple months ago because I got a donation, and I got the character guaranteed. The fear of missing out in this game is pretty much just if you stop playing it. It can be a real pain. You have to wait for the characters to come back, which can be like any amount of months. So that's the downside, but I think this game is worth it. It's like the best mobile game, pretty much, of this type, action gacha. There's like nothing better than this game, pretty much. So if you stick with it, minimal spending, you can get pretty much everybody. What's up, Sage? How you doing? I'm streaming from the phone tonight. I don't feel like playing anything else.
私についてきて。恐れることはないわ。すべてを粉々にし、切り裂きます。もっと来てよ。私の希望の翼でこの一撃で。情けないよ。
Yeah, I'm a dolphin on this game. I do spend money, but I don't spend like obscene amounts. I don't spend like obscene amounts of money. I pretty much just buy like the Netflix subscription equivalents. I buy that every month. Maybe a little more if I need to. Like I spent last patch to get Imperia to double S. Yeah, I'm very much a dolphin on this game. Dolphin is pretty much light spenders. That's what the term is. Whale is like going homeless and getting divorced because you spend like 50 grand on one of these games in a month to get whatever generic big boobed anime there is. People like lose their houses over that shit. A dolphin is like light responsible spending. You know, not going broke or hungry or getting divorced over playing this stuff kind of thing. I'm definitely a dolphin. I don't like playing games I enjoy free, pretty much. Experience is always better in these games if you spend like at least a little bit. I don't like go like completely balls deep. I'll spend if I need to, and the deal is good.
楽しんでくれたするわ。
The game just soft lock? I think the game just soft locked. Great. The enemy would become overloaded. There's no enemy. They're gone. They're out for lunch. Oh. This guy just turned invisible. Alright. Getting PC port PTSD. Game just doesn't work. Alright. Cool, I guess. What the hell was that? This character model was not there. Alright. Nice. Character model. He just noped out of there. Like, nope. Not feeling it today. Ninja vanish.
私についてきて恐れることはない。すべてもっと来てよ。私の審判の翼で指示をお願いします。
Luna will get power creep soon for sure. She's an old unit. You gotta keep in mind, I come from KOF All-Star, so I'm, I don't mind minor power creep. I mind when it gets to the point where it is in KOF All-Star where they power creep like every 3 weeks. I don't mind like a year power creep. That's more than acceptable. They can't like not power creep forever. They have to power creep at some point. I don't mind that at all. Yeah, I quit KOF. I have like no desire to play that game again. Oh man, they're adding a new martial artist? Are you serious? There's a new martial artist? You know I'm all about that shit. I need that. I need that right now. Oh man, that's making me aroused right now. The new martial artist. Good. Either Gazer I didn't like. I didn't like that game. I'll give it another chance when it goes global, but that shit's been vaporware. They were talking about a beta like 4 months ago or something. It's been nothing since, so I don't know what's going on with that. I didn't like that game though. It didn't appeal to me. Spawned for like a week. No, I just deleted it. It wasn't worth
私についてき
sticking with.
恐れることはな
I
い
didn't like the gameplay.
全てを粉々に潰すのは最高だ私の邪魔をするならずいぶんいい度胸をしてるわね
Yeah, Claymore,
最後の戦いだと言い
never recommend playing KOF All-Star. That game is like, has the worst power creep and the worst monetization. Power creep in that game is just insane. Like, when I quit, like, doing the guild raid was like really hard. Even with like maxed out characters. Or decently challenging. But now you can do like, you only need to do 1.25 billion to get the best rewards. But you can do like 3 trillion damage. Now I'm not making that up. Literally 3 trillion. That's how much they power crept. And I quit that game like 10 months ago, so it hasn't been that long. The power creep is just insane. Like, I don't know what the fuck they're doing. And there's nothing to use it on either. There's nothing to use it on. Like, the end game content is so piss easy. Basically, that game is like, it's like a score attack game, but you have to spend like hundreds of dollars. You have to spend hundreds of dollars to get score. It's like, just play like Final Fight or something, or like, I don't know, a shmup. Like, just play that. Just play that. If you want to play for score, that's like $20 instead of hundreds. There's no reason to go above 1.2 billion, but you can score like trillions now. And the rewards aren't even worth it. The rewards have been power crept. That's why I quit that game. Yeah, as far as I'm concerned, I beat this game, so I don't want to play it anymore. There's better stuff coming. DMC's out sometime this month, supposedly. Phantom Blade Executioners is dropping soon. Like, it's better stuff to play. Okay. I can't play like 4 gachas. It takes up too much time and money. And I'm going to be playing DMC very soon, so I don't want to play anything that's shit.
ファンタジアが始まります全開部ネヌエットの時間ですカデンツァご清聴ありがとうございましたネヌエットの時間ですファンタジアが始まりますネヌエットの時間ですファンタジアが始まりますカデンツァご清聴ありがとうございました
I tried Tower of Fantasy.
戦場で苦しむ
My mom still plays that game. My mom still plays that game, but it ran like shit on my phone, so I didn't care for it. I generally don't like open world games anyway. I like instanced like this. Just spawn me in a room and kill stuff. The whole open world thing just waste my time. I'm not into it. The combat seemed alright, a little bit janky, but it ran like poop on my phone, so didn't really, wasn't feeling it.
もっと来て。私これが最後の戦いだといいですね。指揮官。
Hey, what's up, boss? How you doing?
わかりました。
Yeah, it says the Pain Cage, which is a weekly, repeatable endgame activity. I'm not going up to Ultimate because I need to gear out my characters more, and it just takes more effort for the same amount of reward. Maybe in like a couple months I can probably place well in Ultimate, but it was just taking longer and kind of just wasn't really worth it. Very marginal increase in rewards for like way more effort. So obviously in Ultimate you're gonna get like the spenders. You're gonna get the spenders, people that have like really decked out characters. So I wouldn't call them whales, but they have like really optimized characters. So once you go up to Ultimate, it's going to be harder to keep up. Luckily, dolphins can be competitive in this game, which is what's good about the monetization. But once you go up to Ultimate, you're going to start scoring a lot less, just because that's your competition. You are going to be competing with whales, and if not whales, then dolphins like me who still have optimized characters just aren't. They don't go balls deep on spending money. That's basically the difference. Sage, the thing is, most whales don't have money. It's the equivalent of rich people that seem rich. You know, there's people who act rich, but they're like one paycheck from being homeless like the rest of us. That's what whales are. There are some people that can spend a lot of money on these games, and they're still like responsible. You know, they're not going to go homeless or get divorced because of it, but a lot of people get helplessly addicted. That's why you hear stories of people spending like 10 grand to get a character and then their wife leaves them and shit. There's yeah, there's free to play, there's Dolphin, and then there's Whale. That's pretty much what it is. So I generally Dolphin on games. I don't like playing them for free. I think these games are worth money if I enjoy them and I play them every day. But I don't have the income to spend that much money. And this game doesn't really require it anyway. It's pretty much just you can score higher. You can score higher in the competitive modes if you spend, but you get the rewards for just participating. I mean, I guess if you spend a lot of money, it's kind of like a rebate in a way, because you're getting more rewards every week, but you don't have to. Monthly pass and serum bundle on this game is more than enough. You buy this right here. This is like it's like $10. Actually, it's like $15. yeah. Rexlint's a great guy, and he makes good content for this game. But I feel like he gives people unrealistic. He gives people unrealistic expectations. It's like you can't kill stuff that fast if you're only spending no money or light money. He makes good guides, but the videos he makes are kind of misleading. Not in a bad way. I'm not saying he's doing clickbait. I'm just saying that he's a freaking beluga whale. He spends like so much money on this game. You're not going to be able to dish out those scores and kill times unless you start spending money like him. But if you watch his stuff, just kind of going in like, okay, he spends a ton of money. He still gives you good information, but it's like, he spends a lot, so he can't crap out that much damage. That's fine. Gacha games are actually garbage to be content creators for, mostly just because the profit margin is really low. People will come to you to see a character maxed out. And depending on the game, that can be like hundreds of dollars. So unless you're making hundreds back, it's just a money sink. Like they seem good at first glance if you watch a video from the outside, but these kinds of games are really shit to have as your main game for a number of reasons. The first is the amount of money you have to spend to stay relevant. And then, like, if the game shuts down and you try to transition to another game, a lot of people will leave. I've seen it happen to a lot of gacha streamers. They get tired of the game, or it shuts down, or it just goes in a really shitty state, like KOF All-Star. A couple of creators that I watch play that game have quit. And they, like, try to transition to other games, but they can't get people to watch. I wouldn't agree with that, no. Depends on the kind of game. How bad the monetization is. But yeah, you're also kind of like bound to that game. It can be hard to get people to watch you play anything else, so... All right, I guess I slept a lot today, so I think I'm going to go ahead and switch over to the computer. I'm going to go ahead and turn off the stream, and I guess I'll play on computer for like a short period of time maybe, and then and then I'll probably go to bed. So I gotta wait to get paid. I don't have any cash for like 10 hours. All right, I'll see you guys in a bit.